what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
Fired deep towards the back post. Milan have reclaimed it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pelé! It's Pelé! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Milan with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's McTominay. Luis Suarez. Leicester did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maicon hurtling down that right flank. Maicon's cross. Cleared away.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Pelé. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? No goals as yet. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pedri swings it across. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Pelé can see things others simply cannot. That's a throw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Bale. Maldini cuts it out. And it's Pedri. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And Dijk tries to clear. McTominay is onto this. Strokes it back. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. And here's Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Milan have their third corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Araujo. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Maicon. Bullet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. McTominay. And This is Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Bale. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Great ball, and he's in here. He's cut it out. Danger averted for now. Half-time getting close now. Nedved. Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Threads one in. Ibrahimovic. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Petri. Cross to the back post. McTominay. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Big header! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Nedved. Nedved. The most accurate pass. And it's Petri. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's a shade optimistic. Hoisted it. He gets big. They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be... Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, such a clever touch. Luis Suarez. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vieira. Petri. For Maicon. Great vision. Pele is in a really good position out wide. Pepe gets it away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Aims beyond the defence. And this is Bale. And the finish! They've done it!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nedved, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. Nedved. Pepe. And here's Bale. 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 Plowing through the middle. Oh, what a mistake. Big chance! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Short changes him with that pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
On the field, number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
14, Bale. Number 25, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Pedri. Number 13, Nedved. Coming on the field, number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 21, Neymar. Number 9.
And it's Kaka.
Rafael Leão. Number 19.
Now it's Kaka.
Mbappe. Substitution.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort. Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's got away. Can he finish?
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Takes a shot. It's a loose ball. Out of play for a throw. Played out wide. And he's in on goal. And this is... And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 14.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
take the lead.
There will be
Now
5
it's just a
minutes
question of
added time.
holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
McTominay. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Neymar. Kaká. Cross needs to be good. 5 minutes to add. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Van Dijk demonstrating again that he is the real constant in this side, indeed in this game, completing 400... Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful, Lionel Messi!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Classic chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Changes him with that pass. Neymar. Platini is onto this. Pings in across. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Nedved. And it's Hullet. And it's Gravenberg. Makaleli. Now Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Knocks it out wide. That's a good run down the left. Makalele produces the perfect tackle there. Now it's Neymar. Messi. And Messi! Oh, crossbar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Good ball, good take. Pepe. Gives it back. Makalele. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Mbappe gets into a good position. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's on it. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. He's got two. It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And here's classic shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. That looks a cracking ball. Lovely feet. It's out for a goal kick. Vieira is there and he can pick it up. Pull it, and he's got the chance! It's hit the upright. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Not the most accurate pass. Bullet. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Neymar. Nedved. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 3
Makaleli.
minutes added time.
And here's Mbappe. And a chance! Nedved. Pull it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira. Mbappe going about things with real menace. Oh, that's nice. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a 2-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar. Neymar takes control of enemies on the move. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar driving forwards. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 10,
Vieira.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good play on the left-hand side
Number
here.
5, Neymar.
Pele.
Number 18, Messi.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Number 24,
And here's Hazard.
Makaleli.
Passes
on the
coming off in
field,
quick succession
number
here.
20,
Caresses it through.
Bullet.
Nice interception,
Number
well timed.
21, Dembele. Number 8, Hazard.
Now
Number
that pass has
15,
been well intercepted.
Number 13, Pedri.
Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Bullet. Pedri, and that is a good ball to find him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And here's Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Incoming delivery. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Hazard. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved. He's away. It's Nedved!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Showing great feet there. Pinches it off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Hullet. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
It's a promising position. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And this is Hullet. Hazard. Looking for the run. Oh, and the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Gravenberg has created one goal already. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Platini. Platini. That has been slung wide. He is through here. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no one.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability.
Can he finish? He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. But not this fella.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, well played. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real
びっくりした今。 いや、動画見ながらイフトの DB 回してのほほーんとしてたら、うわーとか言う。こっちは今絶不調なんですから。はにゃー。やばい。スリーバックが難しいん。いや、そっちか。
Super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Can he get on the end of this? Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete.
すごいやん、マジで。フルパホするやつしかおらんのか、ここは。カスどもめ。え、出ないっす。オリーセって強いんすかあれ。
Pedri. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Nedved. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice. And they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. He's free. He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Pom, 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 pom.
Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was...
来週のっすよね。
He read that really well and stopped it.
あ、再来週。いや、多分再来週金曜は無理っすな。おお、それすり抜けるんかい。金曜は無理っすな。
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
えぐ。あ、もう。おい。
In double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of...
And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury.